central province, where the central province were saying that most of them will vote for Ruto, and there Ruto gain a percentage of 55%. When you compare it with Raila Amolo Odinga, Raila was having 40%, and when you go to Wajakoya was having 5%, yeah, if I'm not wrong. And when we try to collect the different opinions, like we measure on mostly the 40 years and above. They were saying that them they will vote for Ruto, yeah, they will not vote for Raila. So that's how the percentage were divided. When you go to coastal province, the coastal province, Ruto was having 30%. Yeah, he was having 30%, as compared to Raila, which Raila was having 58%. Yeah, and when you go to Wajakoya was having 10%. Yeah, and we had 2% undecided votes. So guys, when you look at the coastal region, it means that Raila has more votes there in terms of the percentage that we analyzed, followed by Ruto, which was having 30%, and Wajakoya finally was having 10% and 2%. Ayo, what's up my beautiful people? So they call me Robin, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, Robinson Media. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, kindly please consider subscribing, because we want to give you all the fast and information of the hottest news that is happening across Kenya, more so in this presidential race. So guys, we happen to collect some opinion polls on this presidential race, and among the opinions that we collected, we came up, we further subdivided it among provinces, where we analyzed it further, and we came up with this result. When you go to the three presidential race, we really did it well, and we really made the accurate opinion. The other day we started with the central province, where the central province were saying that most of them will vote for Ruto, and there Ruto gain a percentage of 55%. When you compare it with Raila Amolo Odinga, Raila was having 40%, and when you go to Wajakoya was having 5%, yeah, if I'm not wrong. And when we try to collect the different opinions, like we measure on mostly the 40 years and above. They were saying that them they will vote for Ruto, yeah, they will not vote for Raila. So that's how the percentage were divided. When you go to coastal province, the coastal province, Ruto was having 30%. Yeah, he was having 30%, as compared to Raila, which Raila was having 58%. Yeah, and when you go to Wajakoya was having 10%. Yeah, and we had 2% undecided votes. So guys, when you look at the coastal region, it means that Raila has more votes there in terms of the percentage that we analyzed, followed by Ruto, which was having 30%, and Wajakoya finally was having 10%, and 2% were undecided. When you go to Eastern Province, Raila was leading with 61%. Yeah, he was leading with 61%. You know, when I talk about the Eastern Province, we're talking about Kambas. Yeah, so I guess the Kalonzo, gave the Azimio One Kenya Land some effect. He gained for them some percentage. Yeah, so Raila was having 61%. followed by Ruto. Ruto was having 33%. Yeah, followed by Wajakoya, who was having 6%. Yeah. So when we head to Rift Valley remember that Rift Valley is the stronghold of Ruto, and there he garnered a percentage of 59%. Yeah, where Raila followed him closely with 33%. And the final person was Wajakoya, who was having 8%. And when we try to collect this, we really concentrate on different parts of Rift Valley. I mean the central part, the north Rift part, and the southern part, where we found that the most central and southern part of Rift Valley were supporting Ruto. That's as a result, it made the percentage to be at 59%. Yeah, as compared to Raila, when you look at the percentage of Raila, most Masais, I mean the Pokot, were supporting Raila's presidential race. So that's why he garnered a percentage of 33%. When you look at the last person, Wajakoya was having 8%. Yeah, so I don't know. Okay, I guess maybe all the manifesto that Wajakoya came up with maybe made him to garner that 8%. Yeah, when we head to Nyanza province, the Nyanza province, Ruto was having 30%. Just imagine Ruto was having 30% at Nyanza province. Raila was having 67%. And the last person was Wajakoya, who was having 3%. And when we conducted this thing keenly, we found that most the Kuria people and even some Kisis were more about of Ruto. I mean, they were supporting the presidential bid of Ruto, and they said that they gonna support Ruto. Yeah. That's why even Ruto garnered that. However, the stronghold of Raila, Ruto garnered he garnered 30%. Yeah, and Wajakoya got 3%, and Raila was leading with 67%. Yeah, when you go to Western region, the lower land. Yeah, the lower land, Raila was having 53%. Ruto was coming second race with 25%, and Wajakoya was following thirdly with 22%. I don't think if there was undecided votes. No, there was no undecided votes. And when we look at this, we found that Ruto was having more votes in Bungoma, in Bungoma County, where in fact made him now to get the 25%. And when you compared all the counties that are found in Western Province, Ruto was only leading in Bungoma County. Others that were remaining, Raila was leading all of them, and even Wajakoya was just having that 22%, which means that Ruto beated him with 3%, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so maybe there's something, or maybe there's the Wajakoya manifesto maybe affected Ruto. And now when you look at the 25% and the 22% which Wajakoya is having, you can just see that maybe is affecting the Ruto's votes. Yeah. And when you look, okay, let's continue with this Vega stuff. I found that most Busia people were more of Raila. I mean, Busia, Raila got more votes. He got more percentage as compared to other counties that are present in Western Province. Yeah, so let's carry on to the next province, which is Northeastern Province. Yeah, Northeastern Province, Raila was leading with 50%. He was being followed closely by Ruto, William Samoei Ruto, with 45%. And the last person was Wajakoya. Wajakoya was somehow, maybe he was having some effect there. He garnered a 5% opinion poll. Yeah, and when you look at Ruto and Raila, you can see that there is some of very stiff competition where the range is 5%, 50%, and 45%. It's somehow very it's a narrow range. So maybe Ruto can you never know, Ruto maybe can defeat him. So it depends on how style or how strategic both of them will be. Yeah. So let's carry on, guys. We are coming to Nairobi, and Nairobi we really conducted a lot of opinion polls, mostly on youths and even the middle age. I mean the 40 age group, and the old people, and most of them they were of Raila, and Raila was having 50% as compared to Ruto, who was following him by 40%, and last year Wajakoya was having 10%. Yeah, so when you look at the again Nairobi, you may find that there's a lot of stiff competition. Yeah, there's a lot of stiff competition because when you look at the range between 40 and 50, there's somehow 10%. So I think there's both of them, either Ruto or Raila, must just work smart if they want to give each other a big range. Because I know, I'm very sure, when Ruto work extra smart, he can even win in Nairobi. In Nairobi, yeah. And if Raila doesn't work smart, maybe Ruto may match the winner in Nairobi County. And because if you look at the percentage is somehow it's very narrow. 10% is not a wider range. Yeah. So guys, there's something that was remaining here. When you look at the Eastern Province, we actually invaded all the counties. I mean the Kitui County, Makueni, Machakos. Yeah, and we found that Ruto was more popular in Machakos because when you look at the percentage that we collected in Machakos, where Ruto was having 50% and Raila was having 40%, which means, and this one I guess can be as a result of Alfred Mutua. Maybe there's maybe some effect on Alfred Mutua, so maybe he has convinced his people and is more following Ruto as compared to Raila. And again, when you look at Rift Valley, the reason why Raila garnered more percentage in Rift Valley, when you look at okay, I've said it earlier, when you look at the Pokot people, and even the Pokot people, and some Maasais, and even Samburus, there are some Samburus that were of Raila. And when you look at Laikipia, there's somehow Raila was having more percentage in that area. Yeah. And again, there is another one. When you look at coastal region, no, there was no effect there. I've talked about Nyanza, where Ruto was having 30%, and the 30% was being faced. I mean, was being realized at Kuria people and even Kisi's people. And when you look at Central Province, there is somehow very. Ruto was having high number, and being despite he was having high number, Raila managed to get 40%. So which means maybe the effect of his deputy president Martha Karua maybe somehow caused this to happen. Yeah, so guys, we still let you know and we still give you all the information, all the different opinions. Oh, before I forgot, this when you look when we saw the percentage, I mean when we calculated all the total percentage, Raila was having 46%, 46.3, yeah, 46.3. Ruto was having 43.9. Wajakoya was having was having what? Was having 5%. Yeah, Wajakoya was having percent. As you compare the last opinion poll, Wajakoya was having 7%, which means that he has reduced by 2%, and Ruto has gained, and even Raila has gained. So the final one, Raila was having 46.3, Ruto was having 43.9, and lastly Wajakoya was having 5%. So guys, as we'll still let you know, we'll continue giving all the fresh details, all the first-hand information, and we've been walking into each different counties all over Kenya, and that's how we've come up with. Actually, we started this survey almost in the mid of last month, where we started with Nairobi. We went to different counties across all these provinces. That's why we come up with the opinion poll. So guys, I know we'll still continue giving all the fresh details, all the fans and information, so kindly keep tuned with us. We'll still give you all this whenever all this news happens, more so in this presidential race. We'll still continue giving you. And to those who have not supported us, guys, kindly consider subscribing to our YouTube channel, because we're still having more fresh details. Kindly just go to Robinson Media on our YouTube channel, subscribe, like, share, and even you can comment, so that don't forget to click the notification button in case so that in case we uploaded our videos, you will continue getting them. So guys, I was just having those and I'm very tired. At the moment I'm in Mombasa, where that's where we finished the collecting opinion polls in coastal region. So bye guys, never forget to support us.